Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Justice League Suicide Squad issue number 4. Can the League and Task Force X join forces to defeat Maxwell Lord and his team of villains? Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? So, picking up from where the previous issue left off, Lord and his team of original Suicide Squad members make landfall in Belle Reve. Needless to say, he's a little surprised to see both Task Force X and the Justice League joining together to fight him. He's a little flattered too. And you know what? Before you can say dance, everyone pairs up with a partner and gets to work. And yeah, that's basically the entirety of this issue. One giant fight between the two teams. Now you would think that that might come off as a little weak, but I gotta say, Williamson does a pretty good job finding the interesting moments in these big battles. Case in point, Maxwell Lord uses his manipulation powers to get to June Moon inside the Enchantress, taking her out of the fight rather early on. Same goes for Simon Baz. He gets whacked into a wall and only comes in at the end. Further evening up this rather one-sided fight, Johnny Sorrow uses his powers to open up a rift to let in a bunch of Lovecraftian abominations to keep the second stringers busy. Rustam, who we find out is actually the original leader of this original Suicide Squad, tries to make a go for the computer system to try and free everyone inside Belle Reve prison. Katana and Rick Flag make short work of him. I think it's funny that Rick feels a kinship to this guy, both being leaders, but in the end it's Katana who defeats him in a sword fight. Killer Frost, perhaps feeling a little cocky from her taking down Superman in the beginning of this book, makes a beeline for Lord. She tries to freeze up his synapses so he can't manipulate her like he does everyone else, but sadly she too falls to his sway. Superman and Jessica Cruz, the Green Lantern, take turns dealing with Emerald Empress. Her eye is actually able to interfere with the Green Lantern's rings, which make this fight a little bit more interesting. Funnier still, when the eye gets cracked and she's forced to leave, we're reminded that she's a time traveler, a villain of the Legion of Superheroes who is only here in this day and age to find Saturn Girl, one of the, threads that continues to be pulled from the DC Universe Rebirth. Funnier still, she drops references to things that are coming in the future, so, ooh, get ready for those. By far, though, the most entertaining bout in this entire issue is actually Harley Quinn and Wonder Woman joining forces to battle Johnny Sorrow. Keep in mind, if you see his face, you will not only die, but you'll be driven insane beforehand. Only oop-a-doo, guess what? You can't drive Harley Quinn insane because she's already crazy. And hey, guess what? Wonder Woman, after years of fighting Medusas and other Gorgon-like creatures, knows exactly how to turn an opponent's reflection on themselves, meaning Johnny Sorrow is also taken out of the fight. Now, clearly Batman, Deadshot, and Amanda Waller have the toughest fight of all, and that is battling the rampaging Lobo. Batman tries to snap him out of it, saying, the Lobo I know is a rebel without a cause and wouldn't let Maxwell Lord manipulate him, and seeing as they can't break the mind control, Batman just decides to blow up his head with one of the nanobombs. Don't feel bad, it's not like he's gonna die or anything. He's an alien, he's got super crazy healing factor, and we already know he's gonna be on the Justice League of America. Now, what exactly is it that Maxwell Lord wants so badly that he's willing to risk life and limb to get it? Well, as many fans have theorized, and they were correct, it's the Eclipso Diamond, aka one of the most powerful items in the entire DC pantheon, a piece of the wrath of God who was only second to the Spectre himself. It's also a nice little pull, considering one of the only other times we saw the Eclipso gem was back when Team 7, including Amanda Waller and Deathstroke, were after it. Using this Heart of Darkness, Maxwell Lord is able to amplify his own abilities and as such take complete and utter control over the Justice League. Well, this looks like a job for the Squad, our only and final hopes. Justice League vs. Suicide Squad number 4 continues to be a really entertaining, really surprising little event, one that moves at a breakneck speed and wastes absolutely no time. Also, I can proudly say I have no idea where this story is going now, considering they defeated the villain team only 4 issues into this mini. I also gleaned a nice little message in this story too, that even though the Justice League and Suicide Squad may have very different approaches to dealing with things, when they work together, they're damn near unstoppable. Lord continues to prove to be a really effective, really compelling bad guy, and I hope this isn't the last we see of him for a bit. I'd like to see him menace more characters in the DC universe once this is all said and done. If I was to have one minor complaint, and this is a minor one, it's that with the book's amazing schedule of coming out every week since its started, oh, the art feels rushed in a few places, especially the faces. But when it hit hard, and I can't wait to see how it all shakes out. Overall, I would give this one a 7.5 out of 10.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.